Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nadinda Al-Qur'ani Sudirman. In this video, I will answer the question about understanding semantics. There are 5 numbers. The first one is to the best of your knowledge, what is the importance of learning semantics in the context of language teaching and learning? Okay, my answer is to the best of my knowledge, learning semantics is important in language teaching and learning because it helps us understand meaning on the different uses of words. I see that when we learn a language, knowing vocabulary alone not enough. We also need to know what words mean in different situation or different contexts. Semantics help teacher explain why one word can have more than one meaning and helps uh, why a sentence can be understood differently depending on the situation. For learners, this is useful to avoid to misunderstand and to choose the right words when we speaking or when we writing. And for example, understanding the difference between literal meaning and implied meaning helps us understanding the conversation and help us to understanding the context or the text. Number two, do you agree with defining semantics by using two different perspective? My answer is yes. I agree. Defining semantics using two different perspective, namely the dictionary view and the expert view, because the dictionary definition is useful because it is simple and easy to understanding, especially for beginners. For me, it gives a basic explanation of semantics and helps students quickly know what the semantics means. However, the dictionary definition is sometimes too general and does not explain the concept deeply of semantics. On the other hand, the expert view explains semantics a more detailed and academic way. It helps students understand how meaning works in language, including context and interpretation. Although it may be harder to understanding because they help us understand semantics in different way. Personally, I prefer using the dictionary definition for semantics for beginners like me because it is clearer and easier for me as a new learner. After that, the expert view definition if it is important too for gain to a deeper understanding of semantics. Number three, what do you know of semantics? Explain your answer. Semantics is the study of meaning in a language by classifying and examining changes in meaning and form. Number four, do you agree with differentiating lexical and syntactical semantics? Why and what do you know of the two types of semantics? Okay, my answer is yes, I agree with differentiating lexical semantics and syntactical semantics because they focus on different level of meaning and language. This different help us understand meaning more clearly and systematically. Lexical semantics deals with the meaning of individual words. It explains how words have specific meanings and how one word can have more than one meaning. For example, a word may change its meaning depending on the context. This type of semantics is important because vocabulary is the basic part of the language. The next, sentential semantics focus on the meaning of sentence as a whole. It explains how the meanings of words are combined to form a complete meaning in a sentence, even if we know the meaning of each other. The sentence meaning can still be different depending on structure or context. In my opinion, separating these two types is useful because understanding word meaning alone is not enough. We also need to understand how meanings work together and in sentence to communicate for efficiency. Number 5. What types of semantics do the meanings of words and dictionary belong? why and explain your answer with reason and example. Okay, my answer is the meanings of words and dictionary meanings belong to lexical semantics. This is because lexical semantics focus on the meaning of individual words and not on the meaning of sentence. Dictionaries list and explain the meaning of words. For example, the word light in a dictionary can mean not heavy or illumination. This meaning describes the word itself. Without looking at a full sentence, that is exactly what lexical semantics studies: how words have meanings and how one word can be have more than one meaning. Lexical semantics help us understanding word meanings, synonyms, and differences between similar words. I think it's enough. Thank you very much for your nice attention, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.